now with his hometown club. Joel Johnson out of the Real Madrid Academy in his second year. High goal scoring numbers in NASL. He's put up big numbers. And Enzo Martinez are even at times with no support. Now they've got support from Johnson. The 1-2 attempted and a card coming for the foul right on the top of the box. And back-to-back 2-0 losses on the road this week against Harrisburg and Bethlehem. Can they find the offense here today? Because they will need it now. Johnson's searching ball gets by the foot of Endo. The Ugandan international Kalungi with the header across the middle of the field. Might be on his way to back-to-back awards. With 2 minutes. Johnson makes the run. A chance to cut across the face of goal, and Endom puts it in his own net. Might be a low percentage chance that his team can get the ball out to him, but if they do, he's wide open with acres of space to operate. His own has not seemed likely. Both of those, you think, can sense the opportunity in this game with New York having to push forward for that U.S. Open Cup win against the New England Revolution on Thursday night at Harvard up in Boston. Out of their defensive half. Martinez pushes it wide for Estrada. He's got numbers. Joel Johnson, and he puts it off the crossbar. A gorgeous. Does New York have a team that panics in a situation like this? Ball over the top for Ekra. He gets by player, feet of Velo. And Velo turns it over to Johnson. Soft pass played by Powder, turned over Joel Johnson.
Frank Tayu, stay high, stay on that last man, try to create something.
So you got a good look at him last week. Apart from scoring the equaliser, what else did Frank Tayu do? So what can we expect to see from him here?
I think you can expect to see him try to link up with a midfielder running through. And more on that in just a second.
Right to Joel Johnson, who we've been very impressed with. Johnson to Estrada, and then makes the run and gets it back. Johnson is in behind. Joel Johnson crosses, header from Enzo Martinez. It has beaten Matt Turner into the left side netting. He tried to find Troy out left. Johnson cut it out, then lifted it over the head of Finley Wyatt. Here goes Joel Johnson. Yumby stepped to cross him. Referee has not.
Over the top for Joel Johnson. It's a beautiful ball. Sending it across, and Herrera couldn't put the finishing touches on it.
Passes the flick over the top. If it wasn't for the great positioning for those center backs, he would have been on net.
Joel Johnson now attacking. Perfect cross. Rebound comes.
A terrific facilitator. The cross, the shot, and a goal.
So hard, and they're trying to get back in the game, and then defensively to do something that's silly. It just.
Talent and rising stars. Stay up to date with all the latest league news and information by visiting U.S. Soccer, and that is.
Driving forward, lays it off for Joel Johnson again. Fakes the cross, puts it into the box. It's headed down, and there's the veteran.
High up the field again. We'll cut it back on to Norris. Serve it into the back post. Headed right on front.
And they'll switch fields as Johnson. Oh, nice cut back there. Gets the cross in.
That was a dangerous ball. And again,
backing on the left side because of Slodge's suspension. Here's Johnson looking for Martinez. Alex gets a chest down. The opener, Joel Johnson. Nice work. Left-footed spot for Brown.
That's a goal.
And at long.
And wrap up that stint against Bethlehem. Johnson will curl it in. Pfeffer goes off the crossbar.
Martinez. Nice little flurry of passes there for Charlotte. Low pass, kick save and a beaut by Smith, turned away. But there, it was a tough vision. This ball played through to
scores number 7 of the season. Joel Johnson, so quick and steady. Beautiful move there behind his back. Now surveying, looking for help. And that curls. Will run into the corner as St. Louis tries to keep it in. Charlotte will clear. And then played at High Point University. 22 years old, 6-footer. Beautiful passing here by the Jacks. Kalungi to year
opportunities just like that, getting the ball wide.
The save there by. So the Colombian, is he? You said 37. You sure he's not 27? The way he runs around the field.
I don't know. And then also the penalty, and it's a shame for St. Louis. St. Louis for the first 12 minutes, 13 minutes was working.
Ali Hodzic and Dahlgaard. Dahlgaard and Ali Hodzic have been a presence since coming into this game, Winston.
Great defensive work by Johnson on that play.
Lewis Hilton bends it in behind. Joel Johnson laying it off for Herrera. Johnson coming to collect. Still Herrera trying to get a shot off. Joel Johnson swinging and miss. Estrada, and he equalizes.
They shut down the good service into the box beside the goal they conceded. Anytime the ball's gone wide, or in that instance where Enzo's got into a fantastic position down by the bar line to deliver into the box, they've been able to get their body across the ball and block the cross.
Joel Johnson on the move yet again. Clips it in. It's a good ball. Herrera, first time it took it to miss. Now Hilton bending it in behind. Joel Johnson, the first time service. Oh, it's a teasing ball. And it's a shame that nobody got on the.
It's hard to be the top goal scorer and the villain, unless you're Diego Costa.
To be able to go towards goal.
Yeah, and he's responsible with possession. He doesn't just play sideways and backwards, you know. There's times when he'll break 2 or 3 lines with one pass. He has the vision to do that from the defensive midfield position.
Still with Charlotte, though. Johnson curling it in behind. The header from Wechter and a diving save and a good hold from Earl Edwards Jr. Back in front from Connor Donovan, who's given up his body on a number of occasions here in the opening 50 minutes. Estrada now encouraging Johnson forward, sending it back for Siaj. Edwards Jr. made the save. I don't think he knew much about it until it was in.
I'm sure his coach will be very grateful for what he's been able to bring to his team, as well as teammates been able to give them that little lift when they've been tired.
Joel Johnson, nice little 1-2 with Estrada. Johnson into the area. Charlotte looking for a game winner. And it's deflected. It's still in play. And now last touch is going to be off OCB. It might have gone over the line beforehand, but either way.
Less mistakes at the back is obviously a good thing.
Spencer able to push that forward for Hamilton, but he was not able to corral it. And Charlotte takes possession. Callum Ross. Johnson. Johnson swings in. That's headed wide.
Good patience from Endo as well to just let the play develop.
15 to 20 minutes to play, and then they had an injury in the last 10 minutes, last 5 minutes plus stoppage time, and they were reduced to 10. Crossed in, looking for Endo at the back post. It's played out for a corner.
From Endo to James, a little bit unlucky not to keep his place in the side. I thought he was excellent on the weekend, just dropping off the center forward into pockets of space. Really poorly timed tackle. I think tonight's game has been a wonderful advert for the USL. And with MLS going strength to strength